So, you want to know about my song, Let 'Em Off the Hook? Well, all aboard. I'm about to tell you right now.
Let 'em off the hook. Let 'em off the hook. Oh, fuck.
For Let 'Em Off the Hook, the song has a little bit more of a hopeful tone to it as we contemplate what we should do as a resolution.
Told my bro, don't worry, we gon' make it past. Frustrated, pull up in the whip, putting belt to ass. Mommy must not told you who your fucking dad.
When people listen to Let 'Em Off the Hook, I want them to feel like they just got a new copy of 2K. Like they just got a new copy. They just took it out the plastic. And they put it in. And that menu music pops up. Let 'em off the hook. And you see a montage of all the basketball players shooting and shit. Basically, I want to evoke a sense of it's game time.
I couldn't be happy, but I can't be glad. I sort of want to try to rap and like sort of make it weird, like the way the transitions are happening between the flows. And I'm just really thinking hard in my head. I couldn't be happy, but I can be glad. Okay, that was weak. I couldn't be happy, but I can be glad. I'll just individually turn down some of the peaking parts. Deuteronomy, plead the fifth, only God can judge. I don't know what these arm movements are when I be rapping. I think every artist has like their own arm movements, and my arm movements are just fucking odd.
Mentally, while I was making Let 'Em Off the Hook, I was all over the place, all right? I was just trying to figure out what to flow with, how to even do it, what would I even say? And I just decided, let me just talk about what I'm going through right now in real life. So, you know, no better way to know. You get it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm gonna take those okays and then layer them up all stacked on top of each other.
When making a song that's tied to an album, I try to curate the music a lot better and with a lot more attention to detail than a single or something. Well, I try to make sure all my music is highly curated, but I really focus on the album curation because I know, it's very important and it could make or break an album. Sometimes the song could be good, but the mix can be completely terrible. And I have to mix and master everything myself, so it might not even be that good, but I am doing the best that I can on a $100 microphone.
So the whole song is not supposed to be lyrically dense, and we do got to keep in mind we are making a hype song, so repetition is at play. So what I'm thinking is that I need to say a line and just have it repeat over and over again for the hype just a couple times before we move on to maybe like another set of lines or something. Sat them down and said that fucking shit. I'm not the one to compare the niggas. I'm not the one to compare the niggas. I know I'm above.
Let 'em off the hook. Let 'em off the hook. Let 'em off the hook. Hook. That's that they're gonna be playing that mother. They're gonna be playing that goddamn shit in the goddamn.
Hey, are you high right now? What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, just like my song Berry 66, and just like most songs on this album, this song was put together like a puzzle. One line at a time, sometimes a couple sentences, sometimes I write 4 lines at a time. It was all curated for hype. A lot of repetition, a lot of like chants, a lot of just stuff like that to keep the veracity flowing, to say the least.
Oh my god, that's so sick. I just have an idea. I just thought of an idea. We take that okay and just loop that motherfucker, bruh. Tell me that ain't the whole shit you ever heard in your life, the whole.
I decided to put auto-tune on this track. It was sort of a last minute decision. I was smoking in a car with Chris Dante and I was like, man, what if we just do some auto-tune on the back of it? And we started having a laugh about it, but I went back inside and started layering some auto-tune vocals on top of it, made it so much better. It came out so much cleaner. And I really appreciate the dichotomy between the rap vocals and the melodic vocals. So yeah.
The idea for this Dichotomy album, let's talk about that for a second. This is not supposed to be, I don't know if I said it already, but it's not supposed to be a super well curated album like it's not a fucking supreme album I'm working on. I just want to have fun. I put a lot of work into my previous albums, and this time I just want to have fun. So this is just hype music, but sprinkled in lyricism, but not really focused on the lyricism or nothing like that. I just want to make fun music right now. I didn't have any hype music in my catalog. I just sought out to go have more hype music in my catalog, and this is partially what I came up with. And I've been having a lot of fun doing it, and it may not be innovative right now for most people, but I'm having fun, and that's what you're supposed to do. This album most likely will be rated a 1 out of 10.
Yeah, auto-tune for me is a autistic choice. Autistic. Auto-tune for me is an artistic choice. It's really fun, and I don't know. Auto-tune's been around for so long. I'm sure people should be used to it by now.
People who get it, like people who get like hype ass shit, just like fuck with it, you know. The lyrics don't always gotta make sense. It just gotta get people going, you know. And that's why I'm focusing on curating for the flow more than anything else.
I put a lot of time into my lyricism over the years, and it felt like it was really tough to reach people that way. So I figured, why not repackage the message? And so we're rebranding ourselves now as more hype artists for now until we break into the industry, to which then the goal is to show them the lyricism again.
It's the takeover. You summoned us. It's time to remember. Maybe forget. Nah, man. You ain't ready like that, man. Let him off the hook. Fall back. Are you in this shit or not? We all can die together. Summer vacation. Nuclear warfare. It's the Cold War. We're bringing them back to 1942 with this one. I needed enough ad-libs to sprinkle throughout the track.
Planning for an album rollout has never been my strong suit. I've always just been the type who can just create, make music, videos, whatever, but I've never been good at marketing, oddly enough. And I don't know. I'm just taking it step at a time. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm just taking it one step at a time.
I couldn't be happy, but I can be glad. Okay, that was weak. I couldn't be happy, but I can be glad.
One of my favorite songs on the entire album. And I just really hope somebody understands what I was trying to do, because it's different but familiar at the same time.
With that being said, that should pretty much wrap up the skeleton for the idea of this track. And things may or may not change. The lyrics, the flows, the beat. The beat's probably not going to change, but it might. It could.
And yeah, that was the making of Let 'Em Off the Hook. Now, can you let me off the hook? Can I go? Can I get the fuck out of here? God damn.